Listen, child safety online, very important. Restricting everybody's access to content online, mm, come on now. You know better than that. Before I talk about YouTube's new AI age verification system, I want to give my thoughts on this topic. Child safety online is very important. But I feel like, and this is what I've felt always, the parent should have a little bit more responsibility over, you know, taking a look at what their kid is doing. Listen, when I go 10 feet outside, all right, when I leave my house and go 10 feet outside and I look back at my window, I see my mom there staring at me, watching to see if anything happens to me. So she's keeping an eye on me. The outside world and the internet are two very different but similar things. When you go outside, you are told don't speak to strangers. Hey, guess what you're told when you go online when you're a kid? Don't speak to strangers. You have to keep an eye on your kid. All right? Because you might think that, hey, it's whatever. My kid's on, his computer. He's on the internet. Whatever. He's safe in here. Nothing's going to happen to him. All right? But your kid is in a whole different world than you. All right? Where there is good things and bad things, good people and bad people. Keep an eye on what your kids are doing. When I first got my first taste of unrestricted access to the internet, probably when I was, I think, 9, I got my first phone. I appreciate that. I appreciated that because everybody else had a phone. I wanted a phone. I got it. But while other parents, okay, from this, I'm not trying to stereotype anybody, and I'm not trying to generalize anybody, but I'm just using this as an example. Other parents are like, "Hey, buddy, here you go. Have fun, stay safe," and they walk away, right? Because they think, hey, there you go, and they like seeing their kid happy. Obviously, that's why they got them the phone or the tablet or the device that they got them. When my parents got me my first phone, they said, basically, because they weren't talking in English, they were talking Spanish, but they basically said, "Hey, buddy, here you go. Also, if you ever talk to a stranger online and you give out any of your personal information, well, let's just say your guts might get ripped out and your body might be stuffed full of drugs and human trafficked to another country. Anyways, hey, enjoy. Good luck." There's not enough fear in these kids' hearts, okay? Like, when I see a kid that's about to get their first taste of the internet, they're just excited. They're absolutely just excited, all right? And they have no fear in their eyes, all right? And you can tell. You can tell, all right? When I first got on the internet, I was the most careful creature on there, honestly. And then I started to, warm up to it because I realized, oh, they were just, dramatizing the whole thing. I'm probably not going to get traffic to another country. That's they were just trying to put fear into my heart. But at that time, I already knew, oh wow. Well, actually they did a pretty good job because nothing bad has happened to me, right? I've been careful on the internet just like I've been careful in the outside world. Here, real life, right? Oh, what am I doing with my hands? You just gotta keep an eye on your kid. All right, they're not outside, but they are outside in the internet world. But anyways, enough of that. Let me explain this new YouTube AI age verification system. So, YouTube is rolling out an AI powered age verification system designed to identify users as either teens or adults, enhancing the platform's safety measures for younger audiences. This system will begin testing in August 2025 and aims to provide age appropriate experiences and protections. The AI system will analyze various signals to estimate a user's age, regardless of the birthday they provided during account creation. These signals include the types of videos you have watched. So if you're watching any Minecraft videos, any Pokemon unboxing videos, I don't know, a little suspicious. Are you a kid? The categories and themes of videos a user frequently searches for. Account longevity, how long the account has been active, and viewing habits, the patterns in the types of content consumed, including any repetitive viewing of potentially harmful videos. So this might mean that there's no more skibbity toilet. Very sad day for us. The if the AI determines that a user is likely under 18, it will automatically apply certain protections. When a user is identified as a teen, YouTube will implement several age appropriate safeguards, including disabling personalized advertising. So, this just prevents targeted ads that may not be suitable for younger audiences. Activating digital well being tools, features like screen time reminders and bedtime alerts will be enabled. And limiting repetitive views. Restrictions will be placed on viewing certain types of content that could be harmful or inappropriate. Again, no more skibbity toilet. If the AI mistakenly flags an adult user as a teen, the user will need to verify their age to regain full access to the platform. The user will need to, all right? They will need to verify their age to regain full access to the platform. This verification can be done through credit card information. Mind sending me a little photo of your credit card information? Government ID or a selfie verification. Until the verification is complete, users identified as under 18 will not be able to access age restricted content. So obviously, let me just stop right here. All right, let me just stop right here for a second. It doesn't take an expert to know that there's going to be a lot of privacy concerns here. I mean, uh, this is it's a crazy world we live in. So while YouTube claims that it will not retain data from the verification process for advertising purposes, privacy experts have raised concerns about the potential for misuse of sensitive information. The lack of transparency regarding data retention and the effectiveness of the AI system has led to calls for clearer guidelines on how user data will be handled. I'm already struggling to actually, how do I take this seriously? Because I feel like this they have to be joking here. I mean, the AI age verification system will initially be tested on a small subset of users in the US before a broader rollout. That's interesting. I don't know if they're gonna notify you that you're being like, hey, you're a little guinea pig, but all right. YouTube has been using similar technology in other markets, and the company aims to monitor its effectiveness closely during this trial phase. This initiative is part of YouTube's ongoing efforts to create a safer online environment for younger users, following previous measures like the launch of YouTube Kids and supervised accounts. Listen, I'm all for child safety online. I'm all for it. Okay. I mean, that sounds like it can only be a positive thing. But this is not the way to do it. All right. I like how companies give the parents, all right, the parents of the child tools to keep an eye on their kid. I mean, it makes sense, right? The company should not be parenting your kid. The company is not the one raising your child. Okay? You, the parent, is the one who is raising your child. Okay? I'm sorry if you're not a parent. Okay? If you're just random dude, I just point at you. But if you are a parent, you got to take this seriously. Just like keeping an eye on your kid outside in the outside world, right? Keep an eye on your kid in the internet world. Because just like the outside world, there's good things and there's bad things. There's good people and there's bad people. That's all I have to say for today. Stay friendly, stay you, take care of yourself.